Tracking the tropics on this Tuesday, October 21st, a new tropical storm in the Atlantic. That's Tropical Storm Melissa, now south of the Dominican Republic. A lot of thunderstorm activity with this, and the storm is slowing down, now moving west at 14 miles per hour, winds at 50 miles per hour. Taking a look at that forecast path over the next 5 days, not a whole lot of movement in the grand scheme of things. So by this weekend, there could be a hurricane slowly moving through this part of the Caribbean near Jamaica, eastern Cuba, Haiti, the Dominican Republic. Hurricane watches have been issued for the south coast of Haiti, and any slow moving system is obviously problematic when it comes to rainfall. And then add on to that mountainous terrain of some of these islands, and then we're looking at a pretty big and serious flooding threat. So if you have vacation plans down in these areas over the next couple of days, keep a very close eye on the forecast. As far as where it goes beyond that, still more questions than answers, which is typical early on in a storm's life, although there is probably higher than average uncertainty with this storm, as there's two camps right now on this Tuesday afternoon of the storm either lifting to the north, including Haiti, the Dominican Republic, interacting with the mountainous terrain there, and then lifting to the north into the Atlantic, or moving farther to the west into the western Caribbean before a turn to the north. So several options here, several scenarios. In either case, as it moves to the north, there's going to be a lot of wind shear over the southeast U.S., so that should help to protect Florida and Georgia from any impacts from this storm, as a storm that would try to approach would be pretty ripped apart by the shear and also steered quickly to the north and east with the upper level winds. So the bottom line is it's going to barely move over the next 5 days, but the Caribbean is favorable for hurricane development. There's not been a storm at all this year that's moved through the Caribbean. The water's very warm. It's very deep in terms of where the warmth is. So there's a lot of fuel and energy to support a storm. And as I mentioned, there's that big flooding threat there with days and days of heavy tropical rains. As far as the United States goes, that wind shear is helpful for us, but this is a good reminder. We're still in the hurricane season. Got to watch things closely.